Okay guys, so this is going to be, I guess, a quick video about a couple of really crazy, radical, cool looking reels that I saw on AliExpress, and I'm on the fence about whether I want to get one to test. So after watching this video, if I get 500 likes, I will purchase one to test out and show the results to you guys to make sure it's actually worth buying. So of course, here we are on AliExpress, and hopefully it will come up with my search here. I'm just going to type in bait casting reel, and all these reels come up. Look at all these reels. Look at that one. But can you figure out which reels I'm talking about? Now, if you thought it was these two, you'd be correct. Now check these reels out. Apparently there's two colors. One of them is this teal bluish green with an orange shallow spool, orange knobs, a pretty radical drag star with orange accents. Then here's the color I would get if I was to get one of these. It's this deep purple with the same orange shallow spool, same orange knobs, same drag star. Now these pictures here look to be, in my opinion, CGI because they're too perfect. But here's a more accurate picture of someone actually holding it. This is the teal blue green color. Still looks pretty cool. And then check out this drag star design. Here's some more information. Now in case you haven't figured out yet, this is called the KASTKING Varus. And I'm pretty sure it's been available for sale in China for at least a few weeks before it eventually showed up here on AliExpress. But they're wanting $119.40 for it. Now normally, if this was like, you know, a $70, $80 reel that looked like this, I would have already ordered it, but $120, that made me hesitate. So that's why I need 500 likes if you guys want me to get one and test it out to see if it's worth anything. So let's scroll down. Here's some bigger pictures. Now the shallow spool leads me to believe this is a finesse or bait finesse type reel. But look at that drag star. It's very thin, but then they have these extra arms sticking out, which actually looks really, really cool in my opinion. You're definitely not going to miss that drag star when you're reaching for it, trying to turn it and adjust it. Alright, it's called the Varus water drop reel. Blah blah blah. Here's some product parameters in Chinese, but I'm sure we can figure out some of them. Now according to this, I'm assuming this is the bearings. It's 11+1. I'm assuming this is the gear ratio, 8.1 to 1. I'm assuming this is the weight, 153 grams, which is, I think, somewhere in the mid 5 ounces, so not too heavy. 8 kilos of drag, EVA knobs, 7075, I'm assuming that's a spool, and then all this other stuff. Line capacity, I guess that's line pickup. Okay, now here's some information on the spool, and it definitely looks very shallow and finesse oriented. Now you got two numbers here, 3 grams and 10.5 grams, and I'm gonna assume that the 3 grams is not the weight of the spool. It's probably the 10.5, but they're stating that it can throw down to 3 grams. So if it's a 10.5 gram spool and it has a spool bearing that's average, so you're probably looking at around a 9 gram spool. Now, no word on the size or diameter, but apparently the frame and side plates are made of carbon, not metal, which is disappointing for 120 bucks. But once again, 153 grams. Now here's another look at that picture we saw earlier, and let's read this. Grip with one hand, single charge line, 39 millimeters. Now there's some overlap in writing, but the rest of it says been reduced to 39 millimeters, which is very suitable for Asian type hand. That's hilarious. So let's definitely aim for the Asian market. In the process of fishing, only one hand is needed to complete hand control movements such as throwing, winding, thread rubbing, etc. Blah blah blah. So they're pretty much saying you can fish this reel one-handed. Here's another look at that drag star. Really like that design. Custom shaped wrench makes single finger control easier. Achieving fine fishing with one hand and completely liberating both hands, which makes no sense. Okay, here's a picture of the drag stack and the gears. Looks like aluminum gears with a brass pinion. Yep, I was right, 8.1 gear ratio. It's claiming 11 double seals bearings. So let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right. Okay, some more information about the spool, which is nonsensical. And it says patent cable entry, so it looks like the line guide starts off as a circle and ends up as, I guess, an oval. And they have a patent on it. Interesting. Spool tension that clicks, I'm assuming. And a bunch of other nonsense. Some more pictures. Right here you can definitely see that drag star and what they're aiming for. Okay, here's the purple. So once again, these look like CGI pics. But let's see if anyone bought one of these and see what it really looks like. And it looks like someone has. Okay, alright, check that out. Now fortunately I can't blow this picture up, it won't let me. But someone from America bought the teal version. And his picture makes it look pretty badass. What do you guys think? Now, there's actually a video, or a small short video on this reel. And let me show that to you. So that was a pretty short video, so I played it for you guys twice. And I'll have to say, in the video and in the picture of the one guy that bought one, these reels look pretty sick. Now it doesn't look like anything groundbreaking as far as bait finesse goes. And once again, the price of this reel is $119.40, pretty much $120. So if you want to see me do a review on this reel because you're interested in one yourself, hit the like button, and if I get 500 likes, I will order one, probably the purple one, if there's any left, and I'll show you what this reel can or can't do. Alright guys, thanks a lot.